We on.
Welcome to the Just Two Black Brothers podcast. I'm DJ Period. That's my brother PoPolitickin, and we are joined. She about to top Lunel with this interview, but her name is Melanin Monroe out of Arizona, where it's 112 today.
Blind shit, y'all. Listen, don't set me up like that. Like I'm really about to top Lunel. You know, Lunel is.
Hey, we gotta do what we gotta do.
Listen.
I'm gonna say, it said I was reading. It said you go Black Monroe too.
Yeah, so I wanted people to understand it was about melanin. So the official name is Melanin Monroe, but I'm Black. I've always been treated like a Black woman, so it's Black Monroe too.
Why do you think it's important to why is that important to you to stress that?
Because I'm dark skinned and I experienced colorism growing up. How can I put this? Candidly, if I was brighter skinned, then life would have been a little bit easier for me from my perspective. So yeah, it's about being melanated. It's about being Black. It's about being authentically you. I'm a dark skinned woman.
Yeah, like I think colorism still exists because even with certain artists, I can tell what color they are, especially the females. You can see how far they're gonna go because I was like, that's why I think mulatto, like Cardi B, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like Bia, Swahili, all of them. Yeah. They all like light skin. It's like they be doing the damn paper bag test on them.
Listen, it's like there's a trend, obviously, in the women that we get to see that represent hip hop and rap, and there's not enough of people who look like me, quite frankly. So, I mean, I don't think so. Shout out to the women who do look like me, Meg Thee Stallion, Trina. For me, it's about Mary J. Blige. So, there have been sisters like me, but there's far less of us than there is of the brighter complexion girls. And I don't mean to embrace colorism, but that is just the truth.
Yeah, that's why I kind of I know like Tim's and like Ari Lennox, so I like them coming out.
Yeah.
No doubt. Side of brown.
No doubt.
Hey, Period, did you have to deal with that any growing up?
Colorism?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to think. Like, why? Because I'm darker than you?
Right.
Nah, let me see. I'm trying to think. Like, people call you Blackie and Darky, shit like that. But it's a thing. Like I told somebody before, I grew up in Sacramento, man. So the white people was poor and the Black people was poor. So we didn't even look at that shit as nothing bad. We all called each other the N-word, I think. I can't remember exactly, but like that shit was just different for me growing up. But I know when I joined the military, I went through that. Because if you didn't know, me and Poe, we was in the Marines. That's how we met. So like, and the color of the military is green, the uniforms is green and shit like that. So they would call us. They would say, "Hey, come here, dark green." But I never knew what that shit meant. I was like, "Why they keep calling me dark green?" I'm like, whatever. They said, "Hey, you dark green Marine, come here." I'm like, hell. I figured it out. I was darker, so you dark green. You green, but you just dark green.
Yeah, you sound like you were unbothered by it too, though.
Yeah, nah, it is what. Once I figured out what it was, like, I don't know, man. Like, I think it's other stuff going on in life where like it didn't really bother me. Shit bother me now though. When people do it, but back then as a kid, it didn't bother me.
It didn't bother you. Yeah, I was that name. Like they called me Shablaki growing up. Like, so try being a young woman comfortable with yourself and everybody's running around calling you Shablaki. So it's like, I don't feel like Shablaki anymore. And I feel like somebody else doesn't need to feel like Shablaki anymore. They need to feel like their best self.
That's a fact.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, even like with my kid, because my daughter, she's a little darker, but we gotta teach them the importance of that. Because I noticed, like my son, he light skinned, so he went to SeaWorld outside. He got sunburned. She went, and nothing happened to her. So shit, sometimes it's a blessing having darker skin. They just make it to us. They try to act like it's bad, but it's a blessing having.
And they do that in all nationalities, though.
Yes, yeah. They do. Yeah, when I say colorism, I mean it projects exactly what it is. It doesn't mean black, brighter. It means you're more melanated, so you happen to have darker tone.
Right. Like even the other races, I know it's like the Filipinos, like, man, you'll see that shit be crazy sometimes because you'll see them like Asians with the umbrellas and shit, trying to not get darker, but then you got the natural ones that be darker. Even the Mexicans, they got to deal with it. Like all the races, they deal with colorism.
Hey, you know that's why that's why we got this on our forehead.
What's that?
Yeah.
Like, you know, sometimes like if you look at some black folks, sometimes they got like a little ridge right above the eyes. Because they say when we originated in Africa and it was hot. So this evolved to kind of like for shade.
I feel it.
It's like a sun visor.
Yeah. It's almost like a built-in sun visor for us.
I feel that. Okay. You just taught me something.
Yep. Period. Just put up on game. That's what I'm supposed to do.
You really did, though.
But I got a 16-year-old daughter who dark skinned, so she going through it though. And but look, that's why I always make sure she get her hair done, because her hair ain't really long naturally. So you know, look, at this day and age, they ain't going to school if that shit ain't done anyway.
No.
Daddy, I don't feel well. I know what it is.
I was going to school rough, like I was a dusty kid. Like, oh my God, you can't even get away with that. You can't even get away with that in 2022. You can't.
They ain't going. Daddy, I don't feel well.
They gonna put you on TikTok.
I
was like, God damn, what the fuck? Like TikTok crazy though, because you don't even gotta promote this shit and it gets like 200, 300 views. I'm like, damn, all right.
Yeah, TikTok be doing numbers right now.
They get views. I don't even know how to get views, but it get views somehow. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, TikTok be doing numbers. But before we came on, I heard you say you was from Arizona. You know, did you do an introduction for the people?
I didn't.
Yo. Let them know who you are, where you're from, and what you do. We start talking about something else. That's why.
Melanin Monroe, the one and only. Look it's blonde shit, gang. I'm an engineer, a singer, and a rapper. I'm from Phoenix, Arizona, and I just want to be your favorite blonde.
There we go. Somebody listening, you're gonna get a few fans tonight. So
okay.
What got you into the culture? That's my easy question.
I always wanted to sing. Like growing up, I wanted to sing all my life. Like, but I couldn't because we were broke. You know, like my parents were strung out. Like we couldn't even be in church consistently enough for me to be in church choir. So like that was out. And I don't know. I took control of my own future, and I worked hard and I saved hard. And then we were in the middle of the pandemic, and I was like, fuck all these, you know, and I'm gonna do it myself. And so I sat down and went to YouTube University and started on like some bootleg program. I'm not even gonna hold you. And you know, now we're in Pro Tools HD on a Rhodes mic. So 2 years later.
Hey, I felt you on that when you said y'all couldn't afford to go to church. Shit, it costs gas money to go to church. Shit, they have no gas money, you can't go. Like, shit.
Well, like I don't even know what the reasons are. I look back and I be like, for real, parents, like for real.
We can't even go to
We couldn't even go to church. Like my parents was not going to church every Sunday. That was out. Like that was out of the question. So I couldn't participate in a church choir.
My mom wouldn't go, but she made sure we went. It was opposite kind of. So like, and it's a thing. You don't even know what your parents is going through as a kid. Like my mom would be like, I ain't going today, but y'all better take y'all little asses up there to the church. So we used to walk all the way up this long block and go to the church. And it was a family church too, but she didn't go, but we was there. And you know what's funny though? We ain't had no money to give, so we couldn't give nothing. So my mom, that's probably why she didn't go.
Oh, for real? Like for real though. Like for real, that's probably a reason. Like I've honestly thought that. Me and my sister just like recapping. And
they ain't gonna press the kids.
Nah, no, they not. Or you can get away with it.
I said they got free daycare on the low real quick.
Yeah, free daycare. They have food. That shit was like a little jail. Shit. You be like, look.
I'm forced to come here today.
Hey, I'm forced to come here, but I'm finna eat. I can go to sleep because man, look, come on now.
Do your 3-hour bid and get out of there.
Hey, look, God, don't, hey, I'm just being funny.
Oh,
you know, look.
See, he
just
did
being
it.
funny.
I'm gonna put it on him. No, you know. It was, see, I wouldn't even be acting up today.
And so Poe mentioned some female rappers, you know. So who are some female rappers that you know, or because well, let me backtrack, because this is what I my issue with the female rap game is this. There are some dope female rappers. Y'all, this and I'm not saying you, but y'all don't have to go at each other. I don't like that part about the female rap game, because it's like, damn, everybody want to be the baddest bitch, everybody got the wettest pussy, everybody got the big look. Just rap. That shit gonna come to you. It's gonna come to you. You ain't gotta worry about what this one is doing, what that one is doing. That's all right.
It seems like they ain't doing it that much right now, though. Like, cause I think because Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion kind of, it's like more of them working together now from my end.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm with you, and I feel like they're not doing it as much as they used to do it, but it's still happening, especially in like in underground and between indie artists coming up. Like it's gotten even worse. Like even for me, I've been threatened. I've had my car vandalized. I've had to move because of BS. Like I have had somebody put a nail through my people.
With female rappers?
Yeah.
Whoever. No, I've got issues with male rappers the same as female rappers.
Damn.
So it's just really about the environment and the platform that you're on, or the level of the industry that you're in. Because I see less of the mainstream artists, you know, having that issue than the underground and independent artists right now. That they're ones. But I wish it didn't happen. I'm a non-violent, non-confrontational person. And I wish we didn't have that, because there are billions of people on the planet, and there's enough for everybody to have fans.
That's a fact. Especially in
You
hip
know
hop.
what I mean? Like nobody chooses between Wayne and Drake. Some people like them both, and nobody has an issue.
And it's not a problem, right? See?
And so what's up? You know what I mean?
Why you like Nicki Minaj? You can't like Nicki and Cardi. I'm like, my daughter was like, yeah, my daughter.
Yes, you can.
My daughter, she in the whatever the Nicki Minaj, what's that crew called? The Barbs.
Oh yeah, the
Barbs. So they don't listen to Cardi B music. I'm like, what?
Yeah, the Barbs don't listen to Cardi B.
Y'all bugging right now.
I be noticing anyway, like it's so much music, but you still get tired of listening to music. So you ain't gonna never get tired of. It's always gonna be enough music going around, no matter how much.
Yeah, you feel me? Like that's my outtake too. Is that there's gonna be music. Music is subjective. Everybody has a taste, just like they do in food. Some people are gonna be red meat eaters. Some people are gonna be pescatarians, and just let them be great. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I hate it that women have that. I don't care for that at all. I don't care for that in the industry. You know, people are dying young. You know, talented people are dying young because of envy.
And they don't see that is almost looking as if it's designed that way. But they don't care, because if you throw a whole bunch of money, look, this go back to Tupac.
Absolutely.
This is my thing. The West Coast needed a face for the East Coast, West Coast beef, in my opinion, right? Biggie, you had Big, J, Nas. The West ain't really had nobody like that. You know, Suge, whoever, come up with a plan. Look, damn, let's bail Pac out. We want, all he got to do is just ride for us on the West Coast. Because we was talking about this the other day. Big, when you talk about Big and Pac, people forget they was only 24 and 25 years old.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
They went through so much.
What I mean.
24, 25 years old, right? And it started then. Like once that started going, well, we got to go at each other. Pac probably man. Look, Pac was just doing songs with Biggie. That was his boy. He had just introduced him at a show. This my nigga Biggie. Biggie come out rapping. Then he get locked up. Then he come out, oh fuck the East Coast, fuck Big. Y'all shot me. Blah 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 blah. You know, and knowing maybe Biggie didn't have nothing to do with that, but the way it was presented to us on the West Coast, shit, Big had something to do with it. Puffy had something to do with it. all this stuff. So I think it started like kind of like back then, and everybody got to have beef with somebody. It's weird.
Yeah, I think like you said, it's definitely it's taken as a normalcy in the culture, and ain't shit normal about people dying young. Facts. It's not, but we've gotten used to it, and yeah, I would say it dates back to them too. Those are babies. Those are like we're young. We haven't experienced anything.
Mm-hmm. But they were looked at as very mature too. It's crazy, right? Like Big and Pac, you wouldn't think they was, because Big was 24 and Pac was 25. You would have never thought with the content that they were putting out,
they was that old,
that they was that young.
Yeah.
Pac, because look, Pac at 21 was doing Brenda Got a Baby.
Yeah, they sound like they about 40 and 50. How they, especially
you know what I mean?
Like only.
Dear Mama, he 22 years old.
He sound hella old.
But now it's like, damn, we shifted.
That's why they didn't last though.
Yeah, we shifted because 21-year-olds now they rapping about what happened when the perk kick in.
Yeah.
They talking about what 21 kids really be talking about. Like Pac was different. Pac was like different. That was like really different. Like how that dude was talking the other day. He was a god, man. That's why Pac was talking like he was talking. Yeah, like sometimes you get them young leaders, like you had Huey Newton, you had Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. They was young too.
Yeah,
and
you get people like that, but not a lot of people ain't like that.
No, and I want to be that artist, like you said, like all the female artists talk about the same thing. I don't want to be that artist. I didn't want to be up under nobody. I wanted to own my shit. I wanted to be my own engineer. I want to talk about more than my pussy and everything. I wrote a song called Pray, and it's about civil unrest and injustice. And, I do have songs like Rich Bitch featuring Trina, that it's about the hustle, and it's a female anthem. It's about getting the bag and being thick and rich. So I want to have a nice variety, but I also don't want to be the self-proclaimed queen of anything. You know what I mean?
Shout out our condolences to Trina. I know she just I know her niece just was killed. Away. Yeah, was just passed away. So our condolences to the family.
My deepest condolences.
Yeah, but the game, like, man, look, like we don't want hip hop to get lost in translation and be like, all right, this is the genre where you kill each other, or you only get rich if you talking that crazy. Yeah, it should not be that type of genre. Like we got to look at ourselves too, because it's the thing. I always say, if the football players and the basketball players really, really, really wanted to, they could form their own black NBA. They form their own black NFL. It's gonna be tough at first. But they ain't gonna have no choice but to watch it. You're not gonna want to go watch. Yeah, they might rebel against it first, but then it's gonna be like when the NBA come on, it ain't nothing but other people playing. You like, I ain't watching that. What a black league is.
Put 30 feet on that, then they'll watch it.
They gonna watch it. Same thing with hip hop. Y'all gotta be controlled by these people up here who don't have a clue about life in where you live at. Last thing, I always talk about it. D. Ray Davis, who from the hood in Chicago, made a joke that he hood. He applied for a hood role in a movie. He act himself because he hood. The white director tell him that ain't ghetto enough for us.
Oh,
fuck you. He's like, what the fuck you want? What do you want? I'm from the hood. But they got their own thing that they want to portray.
They
want that. They want you to
turkey motherfucker.
Yeah, they want that type of stuff.
He wasn't embodying the lowest of most
all
ignorant.
Day.
Yeah, he wasn't doing that, so that it didn't work for them.
Yeah, we had a lot of we showcased a lot of like female rappers too. Like we had MC Light. We had Lady Sky, too. Then we had a tournament. We had we was doing the best rapper, female rapper.
That was dope.
Did Missy win?
Who?
Who won the
tournament? Yeah. I think it was Missy Elliott. We did like a little verses amongst ourselves.
We had all the female rappers.
So Missy Elliott won that joint.
Who's some of your favorites? Yeah.
Who are some of your favorites though? Over time.
Over time, so you want me to go way back? Lil' Kim.
Yeah, the GOAT.
It's a must, right? Foxy Brown, Lil Mo, Let's get earlier. Even Queen Latifah, like Queen
I
Latifah's
was
whole,
just about to say her. Yo.
like her whole hard body swag, like everything about Queen Latifah. Now Meg Thee Stallion, I'm Cardi B and Nicki Minaj all day. Hip hop, like you said, I like Ari Lennox. I like Janae Aiko. Like I have a good palette because I consider my genre trap soul. So I listen to some trap and I listen to some soul.
That's what's up. Yeah, Lil' Kim, man. She need her. I mean, she get her flowers, but I think this is what I don't like. We have to make sure it's our job to keep that torch lit for all of our rap heroes. Like Lil' Kim, even though, you know what I'm saying, she ain't probably put on no album in a minute, she still got classics.
Yeah.
You know, we got to keep that torch lit for them.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm going to say it's somebody else I think they be sleeping on, but when I think about it now, I think a lot of the female rappers from the South kind of got their style from her is Mia X.
Facts.
Nobody even talk about her, but I think Mia X.
She was so hard.
Trina kind of came from Mia X. Like even Trina kind of like Mia X was like before that. Yeah,
that was a good one. Yeah.
Mia X rap like hey, you think you like shit? Hey, what's that song she had? I think somebody need their ass. We had Fiend on the hook. Man, come on now, Mia X. Yeah, that's a good one. She
kind of like reinvented herself too, man. Like she doing her cooking thing. She healthy now. Like she doing her thing.
There's a one that I can't remember, and she did a song with Jay-Z. Can I get a what?
Oh, Emil.
Emil was dope. Her
Emil was dope.
Charlie
Baltimore was dope.
Charlie Baltimore.
Oh no, they was right. I don't think they was writing their rhymes though.
That's okay. Like,
hey, there we go. I was about to say that. Man, look what Drake said. You can either get money together or get no money trying to write that shit by yourself.
Come on. Like, let's be honest. People have been writing for other people since the Temptations and even before that. So
you still got to go perform it. That's why I don't care what they say about Cardi B. That should be slapping.
Exactly. It still got to have character. She still got to deliver, and then she got to be the face of it. So
I
don't mind somebody that writes for you.
But that dude Party right there, whole shit. Like that's like because I never listened to that dude Party. So I went back.
Oh, Partisan Fontaine?
Yeah. I listened to his shit, and I'm like, damn, that's like you could just. Like now when I listen to Cardi B, I know it's like, you know exactly.
Yeah.
But that just means the money. That just means they both getting money.
Yeah. They get money. But I mean, but my only thing with him, I'm like, damn, this dude is talented. Why can't it just come through him? But I was like, the game is what it is.
Yeah.
Getting his money, but I was like, it should. Like his album came out, ain't nobody doing nothing with it. But it should be able to, he should be able to make money on his own name, but he got to get.
He had some little success. He had the backing it up joint. I think she was on that.
Yeah,
she was on that joint when it came out. But
he been writing her stuff. Like they said, they've been together since like 2010. He probably wrote all her shit.
And you know what? It's like it's about marketability and whether people like it or not. Sex sells.
I was going to ask you that because I was going to say how you feel about as a female rapper. Even though people don't like to talk about it, but you gotta have some sex appeal as a female. Because
hell yeah,
you gotta have it. Even though people like who I like, what's her girl I like? J. Cole, she be rapping with J. What's her girl name? Oh man. Paul, what's the girl? The girl from North, she's from East Coast, man. I gotta look. I'm gonna look her up, but yeah.
Look it up. Cause you know
Rhapsody.
Oh yeah,
she dope, but she don't get put out because she ain't about all of that. She's just going in there to rap. She's going to kick some bars.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all something that was it was sad, but it worked. Man, remember Jasmine Sullivan been doing shit for a long time. Then all of a sudden she coming out with that hotels and that shit. She popping down.
Hey,
she had to rap. She had to talk about that shit. She had to.
Man, let me tell you something. I tried to do.
It had to be a hoe, I guess.
If
you don't have to like it, but sex is $1 billion industry. Like there's things that have to compete with sex on revenue streams. So why would you not, as a woman, capitalize? Why would you not?
You never see the like for the porn sites, you never see a commercial for them. But it's like
They
them
making
like the
money.
top, them like the top sites. So
but the stream numbers are out of control. Like, let's not.
You ain't never seen a commercial. You ain't never seen that one.
Hey, they say that about like BMW, Mercedes. You don't see. They don't got to do no commercials. It's already sold.
And
it's
I
sold
drive
already.
a Beamer, so yeah, I didn't see no commercials when I picked her up.
But as far as like, yeah, like man, you gotta have some type of sex appeal. I feel like in any male and female. If you're an R&B singer and you ain't working out, I mean, your shit might sound good on the radio, but when you do them videos, they're like, damn, who that?
So I'll give you an example of where there's a difference. So there's artists like Lizzo that it's worked for and people find her attractive. So she didn't go get her body augmented and she didn't go get it fixed. Mm-hmm. But then how many other people look like Lizzo? Or on the male side, there's Rick Ross. And he's not a small man, but look how clean the brother is.
Yeah, hey, you gotta look.
But then he still lost some weight though. He got trimmed. He lost about 80 pounds. You know? He
did.
And he the boss too.
He's not the smallest man, but he keep it clean.
Yep. You gotta do that. Look, everybody, you got dudes that they go to the barber. Give me the Rick Ross.
Come on.
They want they shit cut like Rick Ross.
They was trying to stand like Rick Ross for a minute. I had to go.
Nah, but you gotta take care of yourself, man. You gotta make sure you looking right, smelling right. Because people
like shit.
Hey, look, you got some women, man, dude. Like I always say, you got people who like feet, and they'll pay a lot of money for feet. You feel me? That's so. It's like you got, man. Look, there's so much money out there.
It is,
but you know what some of it is immoral, though.
Is it immoral?
Some of it is. I think that's immoral if you're using your. But look, I've been going to church for a minute now, all consecutively. So I ain't took no breaks. But like, would you say this? No, but this is my thing. If a woman, I don't even know. Like, this is my thing. It's not. If a woman is immoral, she could be a millionaire if she wanted to, right?
What's immoral?
What's immoral? Damn near. Thank you, King. Thank you. What's immoral? What's immoral?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Immoral. Well, you gotta look at it like this. Something that's abnormal isn't really bad. It's just not what the majority of the people are doing. So when I say immoral, I'm really talking about that. Like, all right, well, OnlyFans where you having sex with a dildo and you got 10,000 people watching all the time and you got millions of dollars. Is that something that your family will be happy with you doing, or do you not care?
No,
she's going to take care of her family.
When you
No, I'm talking about like parents and not kids, because kids they ain't tripping off where the money come from, but like aunts, uncles, mom, parents, dad, you know.
Who's like, okay, so I think that everybody's moral compass is different, and for some, their moral compass aligns with others. So
I get it.
Maybe what you view as immoral is moral to somebody else. You know what I mean? Like some people will find, okay, statistically speaking, you'll gain more views if as a woman you eat on camera. Mm-hmm. People want to see you put stuff in your mouth and chew it, and they have a whole fetish for that.
Yeah.
So maybe me eating on camera now is immoral to some people because of how I use it. What's immoral about eating on camera?
Nothing.
Exactly.
Yeah, but you know how they be doing with ice cream cones and shit, they make it sexual.
Yeah, and instead of me telling you like, okay, this is why I'm doing it, and this is the
you're just doing it.
Yeah.
You're not saying what it is.
Yeah. So now you're like, well, wait a minute, do I let my child eat on camera? Because there's an audience for that.
It depends what you eat, I guess.
Not really, actually.
I seen a girl put a banana in her mouth and that with the peel on it, and she pulled the motherfucking peel out only. What happened to the banana?
Hey, but so what about you letting your kids? Would you let your kids eat bananas on camera?
Right.
Same. Yeah, like you had a. Yeah.
It's full of potassium. It's a fruit, right? But now there's a small group of people who are like, oh, look at that.
True. That's what they've been doing with that. Remember they was doing with them little reels where the dudes was eating hot dogs, or they was like, that nigga gay, and they had the people eating the hot dog every time a dude eat it, they would play that little song in the background.
Oh no.
They was doing shit like that. So now you got people that equate. You got men who like, well, shit, I don't want to get caught eating no damn hot dog.
Hot dog, right?
Oh yeah. I know you talking about.
Eating hot dog.
But that nigga gay. They be like this. They be saying that.
Hey, they don't want to get caught. They don't want to get caught to cover that goddamn hot dog.
It's viral.
That should be funny.
Yeah. So yeah, I get where you're coming from. Yeah, because I mean, I guess one's description of immoral is different. And that's just people, and you got people, I guess they be on a high horse too, like, you shouldn't do that. But listen, and I always say about the church. The church will tell you shouldn't be doing that, but let you get them $20,000.
Yeah.
They not gonna say, hey, I don't want you to get more money.
They will look past it, some churches, yeah.
I was gonna say too, so to say like you had a girl, she had an OnlyFans, but she made like $500,000 in 1 year. But then they got a job and they're making like $40,000. So they gotta keep that job to be moral instead of get that $500,000 real quick and be out the game.
You see what I mean? Like, that's the point in which you decide if your moral compass is north or south. Like, some people would be like, I would rather not degrade myself and make this $40,000 a year, whereas some people, in my opinion, bright people, are gonna go get that $500,000.
Yeah, going to work for $40,000 a year is degrading. If you don't want to do the job, that's a degrading.
That's true too. No, that's true too. You like, you go. Yeah,
for $40,000, your boss shits on you every day.
Hey, for less than that, nigga come in there and throw his fries at you because they cold. You like, what? I quit. Hey, these shit's cold, bad. You like, what? I ain't taking this.
Your friend come up to you talking about, I made $100,000 this month on OnlyFans. No, one of your friends come up to you like, girl, I made $50,000 last month on OnlyFans. You gonna be like, what?
You're like, put me on. Put me on,
right?
Put me on.
Put me on.
And then you say that. She say, all you gotta do is put your feet on there. You like, oh, okay, bet. Because I was watching
deep in the camera. I'm toe deep in the camera. You can see the uniform on my toes for $50,000.
That's a fact. But look, let's take that to hip hop. You think some female rappers is doing that in hip hop?
Oh hell absolutely. Yeah. Scroll down, go to all them girls' Instagram. They'll answer for you.
For the female artists that are in hip hop. So,
I was saying the other day. I said, damn, Megan Thee Stallion, she didn't got rich off twerking, huh?
No,
as she should.
She probably like one of the best twerkers in the game right now.
Hey, she had Erykah Badu. She had Erykah Badu up there twerking the other day.
You should be paid for your talent.
But yeah, that's what I say too. Cause I be like, man, I be looking at it because I'm getting older. So I be like, shit, I guess if you young and you got that body, you gonna show your body off. Like, cause you ain't gonna have that body forever. So it's like, why not show that body off? Male or female, like
I don't know if I'm gonna have, like, I feel like I'm gonna have this body forever because I have the genes of Angela Bassett and Halle Berry. So
yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know the average person.
Yeah, no, I feel you, but yeah, any age, when you're feeling sexy, be sexy.
No, that's what Lizzo do.
You see what I mean?
That's what she do.
One girl. Who was that one girl that everybody thought was Lizzo and she was on the stage and her legs were open?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, everybody was like, look at Lizzo, but she was feeling sexy, whoever that was. And so that's where she was at with it, legs wide open on the stage.
For sure. So as far as I know, we got a couple songs sent. I think we got one song sent to us. What you working on for the rest of the year?
So actually, I'm working on something behind me right now. I'm gonna put out another track this summer. I'm gonna drop something else on you guys that I think you guys are gonna love for sure. We have a documentary coming out in August. We have placement in the movie Pranksters at the end of the year. Okay. We got Volt Magazine on the table. There's just so much happening with Melanin Monroe. It's crazy. I have an interview like every 4 days.
Hey, yeah, and shout out for you coming through, man. You know, you know, a lot of people, well, not a lot with us, but you know, you got people who say they're gonna come and they don't show up. So we just appreciate anybody that just show up to, you know, because this is the thing, it's your career.
Absolutely.
Right? So if you ditching out on an opportunity to network your brand and what you do, it ain't on us. Well, that's why we don't really be tripping. But
seriously, yeah. So don't thank you to me. Thank you to you guys for taking interest in me because I respect that. And you're absolutely right. Like if you sleep on yourself, then everybody else will sleep on you too.
All day.
Yeah, I would say most of the time, like I don't even be tripping personally because most of the time the people that do that be the people that don't be really serious.
Yeah, they don't take it that serious.
They serious, like even if they don't want to do the interview, they got a team around that's gonna make them do the interview if they serious.
Hey, yeah, shout out, yeah.
Like a lot of people might no show, but you don't get that if they got a team. Only way you gonna get that is if they team sloppy or something. So that's on the artist more than on me.
Yeah, no, shout out to my manager TJ Supa. We just started working together, but I'm a self-starter. Like you don't gotta pull me or drag me or beg me to do anything. Yeah. I stay on go. Like I always think, like if you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. So you know what I mean? So I'm always on go. I want the whole world to know about my brand, and that takes networking and that takes work.
Facts.
Yeah, because one time it was crazy. I don't want to name drop. But one time it was an artist and then he didn't show up. And then we like trying to call and see where he at. And they was like, hold up, let me hit up this guy. And it was his artist, but it was a big name. I was like, damn, they gotta hit him up and say who and get him. But I would never thought it was that dude. I was like, shit, like damn. But it was like, I don't want to say names, but I'm saying it's somebody like Jay-Z level, like big artist. And he had to call it. They trying to see where he at. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. You shouldn't be signing that dude.
So his whole team had to track him down for the interview.
All day.
Yeah. I'm like, that's crazy right there. He couldn't track him down. I was like, shit, bro, this is tripping.
I don't have that luxury. I don't have the luxury. I don't ever want the luxury. Big platform, small platform, like I'm here for it.
All day. You do and how would an artist, you know, somebody that may be listening to it right now, get in contact with you, or you got a email that they can get in contact with if they want to work with you? If they got any beats, they want to do a feature.
Yeah, so everybody can reach out to me at melaninmonroe.fyi. My website will take you to all of my social media, and it will also get you information for booking and questions or concerns.
Oh, do we get a Just Two Black Brothers discount, man, if we send you some artists that want to work with you?
You know what? Do that, and then let me know which eyelashes your wife wants. And there's my eyelash brand Blondish on there too.
Oh yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. I don't know if she wearing. I know my daughter be wearing them damn.
Yeah, go on there and you guys let me know which ones that they want.
I gotta shout out this girl today, man. This lady, she ain't no girl, but she hit me up today. Her name Finesse Music Productions. And she hit me up and she was like, kind of like what you were saying. She was like, I'm a producer, I'm an engineer. She was like, I got my own label. And she was like, I want you to interview them. And I was like, okay. I was like, send me their music. She sent me like 4 or 5 artists and they was all tight. I was like, damn, that's dope. I told my wife, I said, I don't know too many women that really be like, especially in the game right now, that got a label. Like, it's a lot of women, female rappers that's out, but it ain't too many I know that got a label.
That got a label. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, damn, I'm gonna make sure I really get behind her because I like what she's doing. But they was really like, it was like 4 or 5 artists. Even one of them was it was a female rapper too, but they was all dope. They was like all dope, so I was surprised.
That's dope. I love that.
Yeah, no, I think we all got to do that so we can just we just kind of keep this thing going, man.
That's like music.
Yeah, just music. It's just
music. I think women are smart and we are agile, and there's nothing that we can't do. And even this music thing, like it's a male-dominated industry. And so when I hear stuff like women are engineering or women are making their own labels, I think that that's dope.
Yeah, we all came from a woman, got a game from a woman.
Yeah, let's get to this track.
Let's hear it.
What song was sent to us?
Did you want me to play the video or?
Oh, you got a video for it?
Yeah, she got some video.
Yeah, I have a video for it.
Oh yeah, play the video.
Which one?
From the city?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, play that one.
I'm gonna go to the page and you just tell me what video I should be playing.
Yeah, let's play From the City. That's the latest one.
From the city.
Phoenix. Talk about
yes, sir. Phoenix, Arizona.
My cousin out there in I think he in Phoenix actually.
He
moved from Chicago to Phoenix.
I was talking about Blue earlier. I was talking about how the heat out there.
Oh yeah, he in Scottsdale.
He just moved out there.
Oh yeah, Scottsdale's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's 112, but it's all right out here.
For the AC on
that.
Correct.
Right. Pretty and gritty. I'm from the city. Yeah, they know I'm sauce. Yeah, they know I'm pretty. They don't know I'm boss. They don't know I'm gritty. I'm with the shit. I'm from the city. I'm with the shit. I'm from the city. They don't know I'm boss. They don't know I'm gritty. They just know I'm sauce. They just know I'm pretty. I'm with the shit. I'm from the city. I'm with the shit. I'm from the city. I'm sauced. I'm bossed. I'm pretty. I'm from the land of living demons. I'm from Phoenix. Wanna make a deal and hell will come and see us. Best price on the pack, I'll guarantee it. Hoes swear they bad bitches and end up on the blade. Out of town is harder than us, but end up in a grave. We with all the smoking shit. We used to all these hot days. Used to all the smoking shit and getting niggas out my way. Went from working never ever to working long days. I'm from white collar crimes to making corporate plays. Went from living never ever to living every day. Welcome to the desert where we don't ever play in shade. They know I'm sauce, yeah, they know I'm pretty. They don't know I'm boss, they don't know I'm gritty. I'm with the shit, I'm from the city. I'm with the shit, I'm from the city. They don't know I'm boss, they don't know I'm gritty. They just know I'm sauce, they just know I'm pretty. I'm with the shit, I'm from the city. I'm with the shit, I'm from the city. I just ride around town in my 5 Series I.
Some valley boys that'll get you niggas, so I stay pretty.
I'm saucing, I'm bossing. I just ride around town in my 5 Series I.
Some valley boys that'll get you niggas, so I stay pretty.
I'm saucing, I'm bossing. Yeah, they know I'm sauce. Yeah, they know I'm pretty. They don't know I'm boss. They don't know I'm gritty. I'm with the shit. I'm from the city. I'm with the shit. I'm from the city. They don't know I'm boss. They don't know I'm gritty. They just know I'm sauce. They just know I'm pretty. I'm with the shit. I'm from the city. I'm with the shit. I'm from the city.
Melanin Monroe. I'm a valley girl, but you know what it is. Blonde shit. Trap soul. I know a weak ass nigga needs something to feel. Give it to a robber, can't take a real. Need a damsel bitch, a mouth to feel. Can't handle a bitch, that's handling bills. Can't manage your meals, can't manage your deals. Lie about love, cheat and steal. I know a broke ass nigga ain't a man for real. Even he know, he ain't a man for real. Trap soul.
I be all night, I know you love me. I be all night, I know you're horny. I be all night, but I be hustling. Cause I'm in love with the money. I be all night, yeah. But I be hustling. I know you love me. I'm in love with this money.
A 9 to 5 bitch, a 9 to 9 bitch. I'm the definition of a real ass fine bitch. The one with dreams, you should get behind them. Big booty passing, you be blinded. No signs of loyalty, you be crashing. Out all night, don't even ask me. Looking for signs, nigga, please cash out me. Money over niggas, don't put shit past my...
What you over there doing?
Double cheeked up on a
How was
Thursday.
that for y'all morals, though? How was that for y'all morals?
Hey, look, double cheeked up on a Thursday evening. Look. Hey, that shit every cry. Hey, look, You good? Hey, that was straight. I was over here writing down. I was over here writing down lyrics that you were saying because I wanted to be moral and respectful. But I know some people watch the video and be like, I don't know what she's saying because I'm looking at. But nah, you was over there talking that shit. You was and you telling everybody with the shit. You pretty, sauced up, bossy. Look.
You said what I'm doing, though. I'm over here coloring my book.
Yeah, Yeah, tell us about that.
I have a thing for unicorns. When I used to have a 9-to-5, I used to be known as a unicorn because I could manage people, I could run data, I was amiable, so I was a good people leader. But so that they called me a unicorn. So I just have a thing for unicorns. And this book is The Big Adventures of Tiny Dick.
That's your book?
That's my coloring book.
I'm speechless.
My wife be getting coloring books. Like she probably get it for real. You should send us the link.
Yeah.
She be ordering. Yeah, she be coloring.
I got the Crayola crayons. What do they call the colors of the world? So like they're the skin complexions of the world.
My little badass kids be coloring all on the walls now. Shit, we got.
And I did a little tiny brown one today.
Wait, what the hell?
You can't see it.
Wait, is that a coloring book for grown-ups?
It say the tiny dick.
I told you the big adventures of Tiny Dick. So it's a tiny dick in here.
Oh, look at him. He on a little unicorn riding around. And look at him. He doing his thing.
I'm going to do a little brown one.
Oh, yeah. Look at him. He got all them cats on him. He all right.
Now go to church because I know that you've been consistent and I just showed up today.
I'm taking that book to the church.
Yeah. Is your pastor into that?
Huh?
You know.
And he gonna be like, get that out of here. Leave one in the back.
Pastors be into that in 2022.
Hey, look,
be into that.
Man, look, let me tell you what. Let me tell you something. Pastors are human.
Yes, they are.
So I'm not one of them dudes that be like, ooh, I know they human.
Yeah.
And if they leave a microphone on, you'll hear them say, oh, that mercy sometimes. Because when somebody walk by, that's why they gotta make sure they turn their microphones off. Because when girls walk by, you hear them saying, they be like, oh, that mercy.
Are human, but it goes back to that moral compass.
That's a fact.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you was kind of reminding me of the girl from Black that passed away. That's what you reminded me of because she was kind of singing and rapping like you too when she was around.
Oh, you know what? God rest her because I forgot about old girl.
Mm-hmm.
Dang,
yeah,
I can remind me that.
Yeah. Yo, and that beat matched you perfectly.
Thank you.
It did. I was like, yeah, you know, that's how you know that's how you know people know what they doing though. You know, some people just get on anything. Yeah.
Yeah, every beat ain't for everybody, but people try that. I've you know, people dabble.
And how you want to be remembered, let's say 20 years from now?
How do I want to be remembered?
Yeah.
As the courageous Black woman who came from poverty and decided to chase her dreams despite growing up and being told you should get a 9-to-5 job and survive.
That's what's up.
That's what's up.
And you already a superhero, but if you could pick any superhero power, what would you pick?
Persuasion. Persuasion.
Okay. You want the power of persuasion?
I want the power to persuade everybody. I want the power to persuade them into knowing that they are everything and everything that they can be. And then, you know, I want the power to persuade some other people for some other reasons, if I'm gonna be honest, because I never lie. But yeah, the power to persuade. Like, why wouldn't you want that? With persuasion, you can do anything.
Or I'm gonna give you address to my church.
I don't want it. Didn't I tell you I didn't even get to go to church like that? Like,
I feel it.
I don't go to church right now. I'm not even gonna hold you up. I talk to God. I have a relationship with God. I have a great relationship with God.
Oh, then you good.
But as far as sitting there for 2 and 3 hours on Sundays, I don't even be awake for second service. Like, and God knows me. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like our personal relationship.
He know what it is.
Like, I got shit to do on Sunday.
He like, she make time for me. She just don't do it on Sundays.
Exactly.
She talk to me. We talk.
In your home anyway.
Huh?
Exactly.
Church
like,
is
no,
in your
he's
home
deep in my house. He's deep in my house, and I have deep conversations.
That's what they say. When one or two are gathered in his name, that's church.
Yeah, the only
That's
time
church.
you do that, the only time you talk to God is on Sunday. That ain't right either.
No. And honestly, you guys, I'm one of those people that I'm not real religious, but I am spiritual. So if there's ever a conversation where I'm talking somebody into something or out of something, I always incorporate God because that's who I'm looking. He is my advisor. I'd be lying if I sat here and didn't tell you guys that he is my advisor. Like, I didn't grow up with good direction, so I lean a lot into God.
Well, he do talk to you. You just gotta listen to him, huh?
Absolutely.
I know he tell you some stuff. You be like, I ain't gonna do this one now, but I got you next time.
And you know what he told me after working a whole bunch of jobs and being great at those jobs and being promoted over and over again? He said, your purpose is still music. Now what?
Stop playing with me. That's what he said. Stop playing with me. Because I gave you that gift. That gift is supposed to be shared with the world.
Yep.
Put them goddamn French fries down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But listen,
I'll feel successful when I can just be on a big enough platform to tell other little boys and girls that they can be just like me.
All right, so this is what we do. We got 5 minutes. What will be your advice for a young lady or a young male watching this right now saying, man, I want to be just like her? One piece of advice you would give them.
Do it. Do it. Strive to do it. Know that it's going to take hard work, dedication, sweat equity. You're going to have to save and you're going to have to execute. And it's going to be about your talent, but it's also going to have to be about your hustle. Have that.
And look, we're going to stay tapped in with you. We're going to follow your career, man. Thank you. Thank you again for for coming through, chopping it up with us. Paul, you got anything?
No, it was nice talking to you.
Thank you. Y'all follow me at Melanin Monroe 1 on Instagram, the Melanin Monroe on Facebook, melaninmonroe.fyi, and Melanin Monroe everywhere else because I just want to be your favorite blonde.
Let's get it. Salute to you. We got you.